Alright, today we've got a new product I found at Ikea by accident. Now at the moment I've got a few cables lying around, and mainly USB cables for my laser. I've got 1, 2, 3 hooked up at the moment, and it's best if I just have one plugged in at a time, otherwise the software gets confused which one it's trying to talk to. So when I've got to grab a cable, I've actually got some masking tape and attached them to the back of the desk here so they don't fall down. The power cable is not attached, so that can easily get lost behind the void there. And I really want to neaten this up, and this one's not connected either, that goes around the back there. This one's kind of wrecked the masking tape a bit because I've needed a bit more length. But these are the products I found at Ikea. Now I'm not sure how that's pronounced. HAVSKÄL, HAVSKÄL. That sounds good. So part number 405.557.38. Quite heavy. And we'll open these up and have a look. I'll show you what they are. Now on the box, let's see if it has any description. Made in China, of course. Product information, that might be handy. We'll check that out. Let's get the product information, check that out, see if that's anything we need to have a look at. Product information, mostly in 6 different languages. Not much on there. Put that in the bin. So anyway, these are cable tidies. I think they're 2-piece magnetic blocks which keep your cables in place. Let's open this up and have a look. First impression, it looks like the picture on the box. So that's it. And they're rubber, so they're quite grippy. They don't slide very easily at all. Fantastic. I think they go either that way or that way. Let's see what has the most grip. So even though you've got a bigger surface area on that base, it still slips a little bit. Let's try this way. Yeah, that way is way more grippy. I think because you've got a sharper surface, it makes a more direct contact with your bench, especially pushing down. That doesn't move at all, and neither does that. That's mainly because you're getting that sharp edge on the back there. Anyway, let's get into what these are for. Let's start with our power cable. As soon as I unplug my laptop, that thing just disappears down the back of the bench. Hopefully that stays there while I adjust the camera angle. There we go. So if I'm not hanging on to this properly, that'll just slip back behind the bench there. So what you do, let's use the black one. Open that up. As you can see, we've got a metal side and what I presume is a magnetic side. Yep, that's a magnetic side, and that's a plain metal side. So you run your cable wherever you want to place it, inside there, chuck your lid on, and that's it. Plug that into your laptop. If you need to unplug it, your cable's not going anywhere. 3-sided as well. So whatever side you prefer, you can push it out of the way. That cable is not going down the back of the bench anytime soon. What a game changer for my bench. Let's get the other ones on. So we've got a yellow one here. Let's pop that on this USB cable right here. Open that up. Pop that through there. Lid on. And we're almost done. Lid on. There we go. Done. Let's pop that back a bit further. USB into the laptop. That's not going anywhere. That's fantastic. Now we can take off that stupid tape at the back there, which looks like shit. And that will neaten up my workspace so much. Alright. There we go. That looks way better. That's one down. I've got 2 more to go. So 1 USB there. Let's get this one before it gets lost down the back of the bench as well. As you can see, I've makeshifted a bit of blue tape so I know which way the USB goes around. That's a pain in the butt. I should get some USB-C adapters. It'll also stop my USB ports from getting worn out too. So box number 2. What colour? Let's use black. Black's nice and neat. Pop that around there. Now that's the bottom. That's the top. Easy as that. Sit that there. And we are ready to go whenever we need to plug our USB in. We can unplug it. It's not going anywhere. Now one more on our blue cable here. Let's just pop one on the blue cable. We've got matching yellow. Blue stands out anyway, so we can use blue. Now this cable's a bit thicker. Let's see if it will fit in there. I think it will. And it does pretty well. It's a little bit big, so I might have to put some tape around that. I think these are mainly for phone chargers. This is a, what do they call that? I'm not a cable expert. Maybe a Cat 5 or Cat 7 size cable. I don't think it says on there, but it's a USB cable obviously, but it's quite chunky. But let's just see if that fits on there. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. I think I might have to either glue that one or put some tape around it. It doesn't stick fantastically. So yeah, that cable's a little bit too thick, but it'll do the job. I'm not moving it around a lot. I'm just unplugging it and moving it around. So there you go, cable tidies. These things are a game changer. I should have got one more box, but I've got my phone charger here that doesn't really get lost. That's about it really. 1, 2, 3, 4 cables. I think I'm pretty set. So there you go, grab yourself some cable tidies from Ikea using that part number I gave you earlier. And yeah, they look pretty awesome. Beauty.